Hello guys, welcome to our new fresh episode of Below Clock with me, your host, Constantine Serima. And today we are being hosted and dressed by Chamviga Designs. We thank them for this opportunity. And today we discuss Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a very crucial topic in this country. Do you know that breast cancer grows by cell division? It divides itself 30 times before it can be felt by hand. So up to the 28th division, neither you nor your doctor can feel it by hand. So by the time you feel the lump in your body, you have the cancer 2 to 5 years. So welcome, and today we are glad to host a very beautiful lady, a breast cancer patient. She's going to share us her journey, her battle with the breast cancer. Welcome to the show, Miss Elizabeth Future.
Thank you.
First, tell us about yourself.
Okay, first, thank you for this opportunity that you have given me. I'm very grateful to be here. And I'll do the introduction. My name is Elizabeth Kyuma Future. Yeah, I'm 20 years, a student at KCA University, third year student at KCA University, pursuing a bachelor in journalism and digital media. Yeah, the current Miss Blazers Kenya, of course. Yeah, for those who want to know anything about Blazers, you can ask. So for today, I'll be talking about my journey as a cancer patient. It's been now 7 years since 2015. It have not been a very easy journey, but tutaongea will know where to help each other na vile tu mambo iko. So hopefully you'll enjoy the show, and I'm very grateful for that.
So how was your schooling, your childhood?
About my childhood, I would really say that, okay, about my childhood, it was just like another child can just grow maybe with the grandparents, and yeah, that's all about my childhood.
Not really the childhood, but how did you grow up, like as a child? The loving and care of the family. Generally.
Okay, I grew up from a Christian family. Let me start from there because I'm a Christian. Yeah, I grew up from a Christian family. Okay, I don't really feel that I can talk about the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Where did you school?
Okay, I started my Form 1 from Wahani Girls High School. It's located at Makueni, but I ended up doing my KCSE at State House. Yeah.
So what was Makueni?
That was back in 2019.
Makueni Girls?
No.
Makueni?
Mohani Girls. It's in Makueni County. Yeah.
So what were Mohani Girls? Makueni?
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch to the main topic. Can you talk to us about your journey with breast cancer? First, when were you diagnosed with the condition?
Okay, thank you. In the first place, I just didn't wake up and notice that I would be diagnosed with breast cancer. In breast cancer, there are very many stages that you pass through first before you even sense that there is something wrong with your breast. So for my case, this is what really happened first. In the first place, I was a bit big. Nilikuwa mkubwa, I know you get. So nilikuwa nasikia ni kama my breast ni mzito. One of the breast ilikuwa mzito sana. So every time ningeshika, you know that examination, ukishika this one, unafeel iko na some difference with this one. So that was the case by then. So after some time, the nipple ikaanza kuchange. I didn't go to the hospital because I just assumed ni growth ya matiti. So I didn't take it very serious in the first place. After some time, like let's say a year, that is when I was already in Form 2. Like
When was
after
that?
that was in 2015. I was in Form 2 2016. Like the science started earlier 2015 when I was in Form 1. Yeah. So after some time in 2016, I had to go to the hospital because my nipple changed the color ya hapa mbele ya nipple ilianza kuturn somehow reddish and it was very painful. So I went to my matron nikamwambia, after that I had to go home, get some medication hivyo. So for the first time unajua lazima sasa utaenda OC. So kushago kuna the local hospitals and most of the times unapatanga it's so unfortunate that most of the parents really ignore their children. Unambia you are like unaumwa na kichwa, you go tell your parent and he or she is like unaweza kunywa Panadol. So I think that is one of the things that happened to me because I remember very well I first went to what easy hospital, the public hospitals, easy to clinics,
the community.
Yeah, the community hospitals. I went there, nikapatiwa Panadols and some painkillers na dawa fulani ya kujipaka. So since the nipple is the one inaniuma, I had to apply it. I assumed everything was going to be okay, but sometime from that time nikaendelea kufura. So ikafika place nikishika hivi I can feel something, a lump. So I didn't want to go start telling my family that na feel hivi because by the end of the day even if I explain bado nitapelekwa ile OC. So I just took a step forward, nikasema let me just get some cash, siku ndapata tu pesa mimi mwenyewe nitajipeleka OC. So due to that delay, it took me a lot of time. It really took me a lot of time to get to go to hospital nipimwe. I went to Kenyatta Hospital. That was in 2018. I went to Kenyatta Hospital. The first doctor I saw, it was Dr. Moimba, and I really thank him for that. It was Dr. Moimba. So I went to explain everything to Dr. Moimba. He told me that it is nothing to do with skin because I thought it is the skin in affect matiti. So I explained everything to Dr. Moimba.
So by this time it was 2015 when you realized.
Yeah,
so by this
and
time
now it's already 2018.
So
nimekaa tu juu hadi nikisema hakuna like I'm not receiving any special treatment.
Okay.
Juu sija grow ile place naweza sema. Unajua most of the people kuinje wanadhani nimegrow design nyingine yenye nikitisha napewa. No, but it's good watu waone hivyo hata kama haiko hivyo because you don't have to sit down and start telling person mi siko hivyo yenye unaona. So like seti nimezaliwa from lenye that we get everything. Yeah. So
this diagnosis that you are saying, you were still in high school.
Yeah.
So of course you are still under your parents' care.
Yeah, sure.
So did you tell them like you are feeling this?
I did, and if I remember very well, the person who really used to understand me, it's my grandmother. Her name is Elizabeth. So I told my grandmother as well. She took a lot of like alikuwa na hiyo bidii ya kutaka kujua shida ni nini, hata kama ilikuwa past effort. She was really concerned. So nikaona my grandmother had pressure issues. So nikaona let me do this. I took a number, one number from my contact list. There one guy, his name is Hussein. Hiyo siku like nilitense because my breast just started bleeding from nowhere. So hadi nikaenda kwa Dr. Moimba, me I'm going to explain about the skin. So me Dr. Moimba haraka kaniambia no, you have to go for mammogram, you have to go for kwanza nilianza na scanning. After scanning I went for mammogram. After mammogram nikatumwa, there is something else nilipigwa another picture. I think it was MRI. So after all this zote, they came to a conclusion that it's breast cancer. like your time I was really done.
Now that's 2018.
Yeah, 2018. I was really done. Juu kwanza hakuna kitu mbaya. You cannot just tell someone you have breast cancer. Like that is the worst thing you can ever do. Because people will judge you, will always judge you. So I think it is the hardest time that I have ever had. I first had to drop out from school year 2018. So nikatoka shule kwanza nitulie juu hata sijui natakaje. Don't want anyone to know the thing. Unajua most of the people take breast cancer ama any cancer, not only breast cancer but most of the people chukua cancer kama curse ama something very evil. So it haijakuwa rahisi. After that nikaenda tena kwa shosho yangu. That's the same 2018 around December. I went back to my grandmother's place. In 2019 akanipeleka sasa status nikamaliza form 4. I did my KCSE from there. After finishing my KCSE.
So between this 2015 and 2018 you are not in school. You are still.
No, I was in school.
You were in school.
Yeah, I was in school, yes. But no one knew anything. Like hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua hata naumwa na wapi. Okay. Nilikuwa nakuwa mgonjwa, but ukiambia mtu the reason uko mgonjwa, una feel this person will judge me. Unaslim kidogo unasikia ama kuna ukimwi. But I had to check all that. So kitu nilikuwa, I remember very well there is a time I had to read the whole Bible. Like me I didn't kuwa nasikia like nikisoma the whole Bible ati nitachizi. I didn't. Imagine I didn't. But nilikuwa tu nasoma hiyo Bible like just to get one friend close to me mwenye atakuwa mtrue na mwenye atani guide. Yeah. So that is what I exactly did. So after kujulikana niko na cancer, I started taking medicines. Si bado niko form 4 sasa. That's 2019. I started taking medicines and stuff. Nikakuwa tu niko fiti. The only thing watu wangeniuliza is mbona uvangi bra?
So like
hiyo swali it hurts. Like hiyo swali ni kama mtu akuja kuulize nikuulize mbona kuna kitu basic lazima ukuwe nayo as a lady. Mtu akuja kuuliza mbona una hiyo kitu. So you are like you really want to answer that question but you can't actually because hauna energy ya kujibu. So I just had to say mimi sipendi bra. But deep down nilikuwa nataka sana kuzivaa. Nafinywa, I don't want to share my problem with anyone. Better nika get used to that. Like I just got used to that by the end of the day. So after my form 4, that is the time nilifanya watu wajue like kuna time ilifika I couldn't hide anything. Like I can't hide anything from anyone. I just have to come tell you mimi naumia because I'm in school. Nisha join uni. Unajua kisha join no one cares.
Especially campus.
Yeah, no one cares. The grandmother that I was always crying every day nikimwambia shosh nataka. I cannot cry anymore. Like nime grow up, I have to take all these responsibilities in hand and do stuff and do everything kama mwanamke. So after that ikafika place I went to tell my friend that nishaishi na msichana when I was in 2.1. Nikaanza tu kubleed. Huyo msichana aliniacha for like 3 good months. I was all alone in that house. Nilikuwa naishi all shops mpaka sasa naishi hapo but aliniacha in that house for 3 good months. Nimetoka hostel. Nilikuwa nishaanza treatment. Kwanza hiyo time nilikuwa very much depressed in the first place. Actually because nimetoka hostel juu ya hostel iko na issues tu mingi. I was in Kwetu hostels. Iko tuna a lot of issues. So nimetoka hostel, nimeenda kuishi na mtu, juu at least hizo do nini tusaidiane. Unajua tu ukilipa 10k na mwingine 10k mnaishi tu fiti. So I was there. It's not me paying the rent, nalipwa rent kila kitu, nasaidiwa. So nilianza kubleed kama usiku nimelala. Huyo msana aliamka alinitetesha. I even had to wash up hizo nguo zake like hadi panty because nimebleedia. Ni nyumba yake, it's a right mimi ku maintain ikuwe safi. So I just didn't have any option. I went to one of my friend anaitwa Judy Mwende. I went there, nikamwelezea, nikamwambia all what I'm going through. Judy akaniambia this is what I'm going to do. Nitakubaia kitanda na mattress. Tafuta rent na dipo kitumwa pesa. Wewe kuja tenda kuongea na mtu. That is what we did. Nikaanza saa kuishi peke yangu. Because hata nikipiga simu home, there is no one who will listen to me. One, I've hidden this from my family like forever. I know even some of my family members are going to know that I have cancer from this. Because hata nikiwaambia it won't be of any help. So mimi nikaanza kuishi solo after some time. But tena nikaanza kubleed. Yote nilibleed. Sikuenda OC. Nilikaa tu like I bought a very big cotton. Niko tu naeka juu. Nashindwa nitaenda OC niseme nini. Niko under medication. Siku ya kurudi ijafika. Then one thing about Kenyatta. Hey. We just go there because I don't know where's your place zingine. Or just to be honest. It's a good hospital, yes, a government hospital, but iko tuna a lot of issues. So, imagine I've gone there, ni unaenda hapo na bleed, unambupange line, hauna kitu unaweza fanya, juu ujulikani hapo. You don't have any connection to that hospital. I can't get back to Dr. Maimba because then waski na shanipana room 24. So I have to follow every single step from room 24. So time nilienda huko, nikaenda nikapeana documents. Hiyo ako kapepa, there is that research mtu upewa. Kupeana my documents are missing. Hey. Yani I just sat down and cried. I'm bleeding. Nimeambiwa nizunguke OC karibu yote, like you know how big Kenyatta is. Nimetoka room 24, that's where breast cancer patients treatiwa. Nimetoka room 24, nimetumwa Old Hospital. Old Hospital ni kuna ile OC ya kitambo, that unfinished building with one floor. Nimetumwa huko, nimeenda mpaka kwa oncologist, nimemwambia I'm sick, like mimi ni mgonjwa. I don't understand venye mnasema like you don't have my documents, like I don't understand that.
All this time you are alone?
I was alone in that room. I was alone, like nilikuwa peke yangu. So I called Hussein. Nilikuwa nimetaja Hussein some minutes back. I called Hussein and told him, Hussein, mimi niko na breast cancer. So like I had to tell him June ule mtu I've never seen, but nikimpigia simu nimwambie leo nalala njaa ata come through. Ata like kuniona nini. He only saw me once akinipeleka OC. Once kwa life yake yote. But amekuwa there all through my life journey since 2018 mpaka sai. So I called Hussein and explained everything. Nikamwambia Hussein, I have breast cancer. I don't know what to do. My breast is bleeding. I really need your help. Akaniambia, okay, just hold on. Immediately, Hussein called Njeri. Njeri is the founder of Usikimwi, GBV, gender-based violence. So he called Njeri. After some time, Njeri called me. Her name is Aline Njeri Mwingi. So she called me, akaniuliza, nikamwambia everything. Akanitafutia msana wa kunipeleka OC every day. Tulikuwa tunaenda Kenyatta every day. Like leo asubuhi unaamka uendi shule, you are going to Kenyatta. unaenda leo unaambiwa kesho kutwa uende, unatoka kesho kutwa unaambiwa the next day uende. So unaona like you're always like imekuwa ni kama ni nyumba yako, you go there, you be postponed to the next day. Every time leo umeambiwa uende na 2000, kesho unaambiwa uende na 5000, kesho kutwa uende na 700 600. So like and you're going to that hospital every day. Provider ni mmoja, Jerry ata provide. I don't know how they cost share with the same, but by the end of the day lazima kuna mwenye atanibia dawa na kuna mwenye ata follow hizo mambo za fare nini. Then after all that mi Kenyatta nikafeel tu hapana. So then nilienda hapo, I went there na barua ya kutoka Faraja. Faraja is a what?
A support group.
Yeah, a support group. Ni hospitali pia ya all cancer patients. So nilienda na barua ya Faraja, nikapeleka nikasema nimetumwa my file, because you cannot just start treating me na sina file. Kuenda hapo nilishika hivi file yangu hivi, nikaulizwa mpaka namba ziko hapo ndani. I gave out all those details mpaka daktari akakuja, an oncologist came and asked me, ni wewe ile siku ilikuwa like ushikuja huku 2018? Nikamwambia yeah. Your name was Future? Nikamwambia yes. Unajua kuna jina obvious utakumbuka. Your name was, kwanza alinita sijui Future, then I said Future. So like tukiongea akaniambia na I told you to be serious with this sickness, unaona bado hujapona. Nikamwambia it's just a long story, but niko hapo, this doctor really knows that I've been going to that hospital, but walikatanga na hiyo file. Kwanza huyo mama alikuwa hapo ndani aliniongelesha vibaya, akaniambia we have to get your guardian mwenye ali next of kin mwenye ali andika hapa hii namba. Nikamwambia this number is not working. Sasa unataka nitafanya aje? Ndio huyu umeniuliza namba iliandikwa hapo, nimekusomea direct from my phone. Si eti nimeangalia ndio nikakusomea, umeniuliza next of kin nimekusomea. That means this is my file. It has my name. I didn't have an ID by that time. It has my name, it has all my documents, it has everything yangu. But Kenyatta, I swear to the living God, Kenyatta ilikataa kabisa. Ikasema you are not going to be treated alone.
So venye unaeleza ni kuwa your treatment journey imekuwa
very tough. It's very tough, and mimi journey yangu, one, I blame my family, I blame Kenyatta, like na juu kama from the word go hii kitu ingetekiwa serious, ingefika place nimefika hivi. So like after all that Njeri na Hussein wakanipeleka, so washanipeleka Faraja nini. That's the first time I saw Hussein, and that's the first time I saw Njeri. Na sijaiona tena kwa life yangu, ni kwa simu.
Hao ndio wamekuwa kwa part yako ya treatment journey since 2018.
For Hussein is since 2018, for Njeri is since last year.
So how are you balancing it between campus and treatment, cancer treatment and campus?
Okay, so for school, shule tu, like unaona kama I have to go to hospital, lazima niambie like today I want to be attending the class because of ABCD. We have some understanding lecturers. So shida ni upatane nule like mwenye won't take shit. You just, me at sometimes I just have to force myself to go to school juu at a point I feel hata nikiexplain ule kaje bado atanielewa, ataona ni kama sitaki kwenda shule, sitaki kwenda class yake ama na mdharau. So at a point maybe uenda shule, nimeanguka shule mara mingi sana, like nime collapse shule a lot of times. Naweza enda tu class, nianze kuumwa, nianze kubleed. Nimetoka kwa nyumba 100% knowing niko mgonjwa, but I just have to attend this class. Si utaambia like leo I won't attend the class, I'm unwell. Next week ujapona, I won't attend the class. Classes zetu you have to attend at least 3/4 of them. Ukimiss classes 3 already that is a quarter. So like utakuja umesmark ama stuff zingine unapata kuna ule like mwenye atakuelewa. Even during our exams kuna exams sikufanya ilikuwa media law in fact, because that day I was going for treatment. The only thing I could do is call the lecturer, is our dean in fact, his name is Lamek. So I just had to call him and tell him I want to do the exam tomorrow actually because I'm going for medication. And since he knows my condition, he's okay with that. Like, yananiambia sawa tu, you just apply for a special exam. All the best.
So meaning some are understanding.
Very understanding.
Some are not.
Very, unaona wenye wako understanding. They are 100% understanding. Like, very, very understanding. Wenye sasa hawaelewi, hiyo na you just have to sacrifice anything. Ufike tu shule, ufanye nini. Ama usacrifice tu kama maybe kuna kitu important sana unaenda kusoma hiyo siku, you sacrifice hospital, unaenda shule. So from Jerry and Hussein sasa washikane, tumekuwa hivi. I go for this guidance and counseling every Tuesday. I do them. On Fridays zinakwanga online. There are 2 in a week. Zinakwanga online, sometimes wanaikata physical, but the best thing me nakwanga najua anytime the hospital needs me, I have someone to call. I will call Jerry, I will call Hussein, I will call, like I can call wale watu wananielewa, naweza pigia Esther, naweza pigia Judy. These are just my friends, like wanaelewa.
So unajua umesema the journey has been very difficult, especially the treatment part and balancing between school and treatment. How do you get this like energy to go through all this? Unajua si wengi wako na this, especially the ailment cancer is not like any other ailment. It's a big one.
Sorry. Okay, imagine cancer it's just a sickness like any other. Cancer ni ugonjwa tu kama tu venye unaweza kuumwa na kichwa kila siku. That's cancer. The difference is cancer unaweza enda tu anytime. That's the difference. Alafu cancer is a long time sickness. So like,
so how do you overcome such? Because cancer imekuwa associated like ukipata cancer you are gone. So how do you overcome such? The fear, how do you overcome such?
Okay, in the first place, to overcome cancer, for me, kwanza, you have to accept yourself. You have to sit down and accept the fact that I'm sick. Hakuna mtu wenye kuinja na eti uko mgonjwa. Hata ukionanga budget ikitokea ya government, hakuna story na there is no any story na sijui this is for cancer patients. You have to accept you are sick. So for me, I had to accept I'm sick. I had to get the positive side of that. Nilikuwa nakaa and I'm like, oh, so I have cancer. People hate me because I have cancer. Unaambia mtu, niko na cancer. Anakucut off the next minute. But ilifika place nikasema, by the end of the day, I know I matter. I know I matter. Kwa maisha yangu mimi mwenyewe, I really mean a lot in my life. Naweza kuwa I don't mean a lot to you, but I mean a lot kwa maisha yangu. So I had to accept accept kunywa hizo dawa daily. It's not easy. Ni kama kunywa dawa za ukimwi venye unasikia hizo dawa hapana. And dawa zetu, some of them ni makubwa. So you're like, uwezedi kunywa hizo dawa karibu na mtu. You just want to go check them peke yako.
So kuna stigma among the nini.
Yeah. Imagine unatoa hivi dawa zote, hizo dawa zote unatoa moja, unazikunywa and your friend is seated there. Utasikia, kwani uko na ugonjwa gani? The next thing, hata ukimficha, the next thing the story will change. Dizeni msana kunywa dawa, hapana. It's just alarming. So like me nilitake positive, nika accept, nika move on na maisha yangu, nika take everything easy and Yeah, so that was it all. Nikafeel poa, nikajua by the end of the day whether I'm going to heal or not, I have to live. Like lazima niishi, lazima niku. Let me, unajua hakuna kitu poa kama giving your best. You give your best the best level you can. Hiyo ni kitu poa sana.
So how has being a cancer patient affected your relationship with friends?
Okay, just as a matter of fact, you can't keep friends ukiwa na cancer. It's very hard. Ni ngumu. In the first place, I've lost very many friends. Not actually because like mtu tu choka. Imagine unakaa na mtu, you're bleeding and all that. Unajua kuna mtu mwenye, si kila mtu ako patient na life ya wengine. Kuna mtu atakusaidia leo, akitaka kesho achoke kidogo, kesho kutwa achoke kabisa. So I think I've lost very many friends. At a point, ilifika place, I just decided like I can even just take away my life actually because imekuwa too much. It had been too much. You are in school, kila mtu anakuongelelea vibaya. Unaweza you see for me as a cancer patient kuna vitu zenye sifai kukula sana ama sifai kukula totally. Kuna ile diet, kuna hiyo diet list unapeangwa ya food yako unafaa kukula hivi. So ukikuja uniambie future nataka tukule hii, niseme hapana, unaona huyu demo anaringa and stuff. Muongee watu wawili, kitu kama hiyo very minor issue inapata umekosana mtu. The next time unaenda kuuliza mtu kitu ama ukose mtu tu kidogo, even the very petty issues, mtu wako like, and that's why you have cancer. Do you know how that word is, like how strong that word is? It's very strong. Mimi adim sana sheniambia. In fact, for that time, I don't know the reason aliniambia because we have never thought of a man. Jio ndio kitu inaweza fanya mimi na msichana to collide. Ama ni kama wanawake wawili. Sasa mnaulizana nini? We are not business partners. We are not family. We are just friends tumejuania university. So there's a time this lady just posted me and it was in a status. Seti aliniambia hivi ama kwa simu inbox, alipost kwa status my picture, then akaandika hapo chini, I think I still have the picture, hata nilitumianga Njeri, akaandika hapo sijui, I really pray that some people could just die of cancer because of the kiburi, in quotes. Yeah, because of the kiburi they have. Huyo msanii ukimuuliza ni nini nilimuuliza, hakuna kitu nilimuuliza. You just text me, I don't want to go to party, I don't want to do anything with you. Like, I'm done with you, like I'm just tired with you. So like you don't have to be my friend. Leo niko na wewe, kesho umeenda kusema venye na bleedingi. Unajua hakuna haja mtu akuja akwambie mimi nataka udem. Kwanza kumbe utazana huyo mtu utakwanga kila siku sijui anafanya ABCD. Una get? You are just talking negative about my sickness. So but hiyo yake, imagine I took it very positively. Nikafeel kwani atafanya ajanikata anywhere. Jerry called me akanifanya a lot of guidance and nikasikia, nikasema by the end of the day hata kiongea hata nikijiua hiyo day, like nilipanda hadi kwa stairs nikasema let me just get off this shit. This is it's the worst thing yenye nishi experience kwa life yangu. So kulose friends nayo iko tena sana.
What about the family? Has it put a strain in the relationship?
Okay, things about my family. Okay, I really don't like talking about my family. Yeah, I can just a bit, but I really don't like talking about my family. It's okay. So
Okay, let's go about the treatment. The cancer, the treatment is expensive. Knowing that you are a student, how have you ever been able to balance between the finances, financing the treatment?
Okay, about the treatment, just as I had said before, Jerry does my payment for the treatment. Yeah.
I would like to appreciate Jerry for that.
Yeah.
We like to appreciate
In fact,
Jerry for
Jerry
that.
and Hussein, because just honestly, I don't know. Okay, even just as I said, some of my family members are going to know that I have cancer, like right from here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that I hate anyone in my family, no, but at a point unaweza ushaituka hivyo ukafeel ushaikaa, okay, maybe it has never happened to you, but ushajikuta in a situation and you be like, I don't belong to this family. Ushaikaa hivi, like you just feel you are not part of that family, like una feel auko kwa hiyo familia, we ni kama ni stranger, ama we ni wale watu wa madhu kujana wao, yet you're not even the firstborn, like a lot of things. Mi siwezi sema family yangu ni mbaya, they've done all they can, like wameni support plus one as I am, no matter how much it takes, but they have, lakini I have never seen it worthy for me to tell them. Juu it will just raise a lot of questions. Mi hata nifanye nini kwa family yangu, it's never worthy, it's never appreciable, it's never worthy. Okay, it's, I don't know how to put it. Yeah, but about my family, I always prefer when it's just private, when my family issues are private. Kuna watu wengi wamenikamia through kuinje, kuna watu wengine wanapatana na mtu leo, we become a family. Tumepatana leo, we can become a family. I have other friends wenye tumepatana shule, they are part of me. Unaweza pigia mtu kama Esther Mboya and tell her, Liz ni mgonjwa, no matter hako wapi, she will do anything to make sure that I'm fine. She's part of my family. She's my best friend, Dasha. Like, I just have, niko na marafiki watatu kwa life yangu. 3 true friends. 3 female friends. True friends. Wenye najua atanifanya nini, this person can die because of me. Juu wanani understand, wanajua condition niko. Huyo ni mtu anaweza shika hata damu yangu, hata nitapike, atapanguzia matapiko. That is what I call my family. If family ingine ya kuzaliwa, I just like it when it's private, because yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Okay, guys, and on that note, we'll be taking a small commercial break and we'll be back with Miss Elizabeth. Welcome back, guys. We are still with the discussion about breast cancer with Elizabeth Future. Na ningependa turudi penye ulisema uko kwa, do you have kwanza uko kwa any support group?
Yeah.
Ulitaja Faraja, do you have any, ama tu niyo moja?
Okay, about support group, I have Faraja. Yeah, that's the support that I have. Okay, for now, that's where I get all my support for cancer as a cancer patient. Yeah.
Na imekusaidiaje so far?
Okay, for Faraja, I think they've done a lot. One, they give me free guidance and counseling sessions every week, twice a week. In fact ukitaka tu naweza enda more. Ukiwa na stress, ukiwa na depression, I can just call them anytime. They work 24 hours. Again, when you like, I go for the treatment in Kenya because Faraja don't treat. Faraja, it's just a support group. You have to go to hospital. By the end of the day, I have to go to Kenyatta so that I can go back to Faraja. Kama ni dawa nini, and they have them like Faraja imefanya vitu like I don't know how to explain them actually, but wamefanya vitu mingi, ile vitu zenye support group inaweza kupatia as a cancer patient. They really care. They have always shown me the positive part of being a cancer patient. They have always shown me the best they can. Yeah.
No. So it's basically counseling and supporting you, not the finance. No, finance ni wewe mwenyewe.
Yeah, for finance kuna dawa tu, kama kuna dawa maina kama wako nazo wanakupea. So unapata zile dawa zenye they can't give Jerry or Hussein have to pop in. So that's why I'm saying hata kama I have the support group of Faraja, without Jerry and Hussein, hii journey ya cancer, it could be very difficult because Jerry has to pop in. Kama ni fair, as I said, kama ni stories za nyumba nini ana popping in most of the times. Yeah, so unapata dawa yendo ununua Jerry gets me the medicine.
Medication.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one question yenye nilisema, it's a very sensitive one. Like maswali gani ambayo maybe we kama cancer patient ungependa mtu asikuulize ama ungependa akuulize?
Okay. One of the zenye ningependa niulizwe, like naweza penda tu mtu aniulize how did you know that you had cancer. Unajua swali kama hiyo ukiexplainia mtu ako like itamsaidia ama itasaidia sister yake, itampatia hizo ma ideas za I will do ABCD to get ABCD, ama nita keep checking up on my breast or stuff or hata ikwe wapi. Yeah, I'll keep on checking. Hiyo itamsaidia. That is a very positive question. But mimi swali yenye kabisa I don't like ni kama mtu time ushanifanya kitu mbaya, then you just come and ask me, but unakuanga na cancer, you have already hurted me, why should you come up again with this again? I don't like mtu aniulize tu how I feel about having cancer. That question it's not that good. Like hiyo swali si poa. I don't like mtu aniulize how I feel about having cancer. I don't like mtu anipige because I have cancer, ama anidharau because I have cancer, because people do so. I'm a victim of that. So I really wish I could talk about it, but I really know. Yeah, because nishipigwa juu niko na cancer. Like nimetoka osi sahi like sahi, unaona sahi. I really want to solve things out because I don't know what the problem is, but nilipigwa. So si takangi mtu anipige because ama anidharau because I have cancer, because si poa. Miyo tu ndio that's yeah, I don't like to talk about it. I know it even took some time. By the time niko convinced kukuja,
and we really appreciate.
Yeah,
we really appreciate.
It took some time.
Okay, now that you are still on treatment.
Yeah.
How are you living differently your life, that is?
Oh, me wishing like another person. Me kama like I do anything that is right. Yenye naweza fanya as less as it won't affect my health, I do. Kama ni sherehe, I do. Bora kama nimekatazwa I want. Kama ni kuparticipate in vitu kama shule una participate in different clubs, drama, scout, siku ya cultural week, vitu zote like any sports, hizo vitu zote me do participate. Again, kuishi different lazima like unaishi ni kama nothing is going on. So that's how I live unless ibidi nimeonesha I really have some pain in me. Me wishi tu maisha the very normal life yenye everyone else wish. Yeah.
As we are ending the show, what are your last words to Kenyans?
Guys, thank you for the time. I really appreciate and I'm really grateful. I know you have just said something, and for my last wish or my last word, let me say that being privileged to be the current Miss Blazers Kenya, I really want to take this opportunity to create awareness about breast cancer and also create awareness about Faraja, about Blazers charity organization as well, so that it can help anyone, all the girls, also men get breast cancer, not only the ladies. Yeah, and I know it will be of a very good help, not only in this month of breast cancer, but also in future. Let's create let's create awareness to support and also feel part of the society, and by doing that we will really create a bright future for everyone and to make everyone fit in the society, for we all matter. Thank you.
Thank you guys. We have come to the end of the show. Hope you have learned something, you have been educated, you have learned one or two, and hope you have enjoyed watching us. Till next time, it's a wrap.